I know, Defense Attorney Tom Mesereau still with me. Philip Segal has been seated as well, and Paul Callan is still with us. So, gentlemen, let me just turn to both of you. First, just on some of the nuts and bolts from within this quick arraignment. You know, judge set bail at $1 million. We know he's already gone through the police station, fingerprints, mugshot. How much of that $1 million does he need to pay, assuming he's
I think the report was that he has to put down 10% of it. So he probably in the range of $100,000, but then he secures it with property worth $900,000 for the bond. That's the way it's customarily done. This is an extraordinarily high bail for the level of charge.
It is.
And I think what it reflects is his enormous wealth and also the possibility that maybe the judge thought he was a risk of flight. The fact, by the way, that there was no argument in open court suggests to me that there was a conference in chambers between the district attorney,
money.
Yes, over how much the bail should be. Usually you see an argument in court, there's a fight about it, especially when it's this high. There probably was an agreement in chambers that would be the amount, and so no need to argue about it in court. I mean, obviously, he's got enough money to raise the bail. A lot of times, you know, people are going to be in jail because they can't raise the bail.
Go ahead, Phil.
Well, we also know that he was perceived to be a flight risk because he had to surrender his passport. And that was pre-negotiated as well. You don't surrender your passport if you don't force to do that if they don't think you're going to flee.
Arraignment's done. Booking, copy the charge. What's next for him? What's the next legal step?
First of all, yeah, I'm just a little curious about because Gene was saying he might be going to the police station next.
Well, we saw he's already gone to the police station. He went to the police station. I'm looking down at my
She's saying he's out of the police station.
We've seen him.
Okay,
we saw
so
him left.
All right,
yeah.
so that's done. So he has been printed already.
Yeah.
No, what's next is you start this long process that's going to go on in Pennsylvania, the discovery process. The lawyers are going to exchange papers about what kind of evidence will be offered in court, and the case will be put over. I'm betting a high-profile case like this will have a trial in 9 to 12 months. It would be surprising to me if it was longer than that, given the notoriety of this case.
I'm not sure if there's a speedy trial statute in Pennsylvania. In some states, the defendant can move for a speedy trial so that the state has to bring the evidence faster than they would like to bring.
Yeah.
And in this case, the state was pressured by this statute of limitations, and they may want now 8 months, 9 months to do it. And I don't know if Pennsylvania is or is not.
It's a complex case. And, the thing I wanted to add also, we saw Monique Presley by his side in court. Now, she's a new face on the scene.
Because Mr. Singer, one of his lead attorneys, gone.
Right. And since she's come into the case, which only happened earlier this year, it's been a much more aggressive defense. She's gone on television shows, and he's filed these countersuits against a lot of the alleged victims. So it's been an aggressive strategy. But, of course, it's not, we have an indictment now, and but he still obviously has confidence in her because she's sitting by his side.
Tom Mesereau, I want to pivot to you because